What? One meal recipe using a baking sheet? No way. Yes way. Today I'm going to show you how to make the easiest bibimbap at home using a baking sheet. And no, you don't have to go to a Korean market to get all the vegetables. Today we're going to use vegetables that you can find easily at your local supermarket. This Sheet-Pan Bibimbap is not only delicious, but it is a perfect weeknight meal to make and also for parties because you can make it, put it out, and people will serve themselves and they'll thank you for making such delicious bibimbap at home. So you need to watch this. 오늘의 레시피, 아주 간단하고 맛있는 쟁반 비빔밥 만들기. 오늘도 여러분들과 영어로 함께 하겠습니다. Oh, this smells so good. I'm gonna put my face in it. Hi everyone, this is Helen and welcome to Modern Pepper. 안녕하세요, Modern Pepper의 헬렌입니다. The full ingredient list is available in the description box below, as well as the Korean product links that you could order online. First, we're going to start with making our simple bulgogi marinade, and we need about 150 gram-ish of any lean cut beef. You could certainly use pork, chicken, and of course plant-based meat as well. And to this, we're going to add a pinch of salt. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of all-purpose Korean soy sauce, 양조간장, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, and we need 1 teaspoon of brown sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of 소고기 Dashida. This is beef bouillon powder. You could also use YonDu plant-based flavor enhancer or a pinch of MSG, and 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 참기름, then some black pepper, about 1/8 teaspoon. Then mix everything up. I always like to blend the seasonings first, then I go in with the rest of the meat. Oh, it smells so good already. So just mix well with your hands for about a good minute or so. Now, if you want your bulgogi to taste extra delicious, you could let this sit in the fridge in an airtight container for 48 hours, but we're gonna use it right away because as is also super flavorful. Here I have 3 tablespoons of butter that I brought to room temperature. And we're gonna spread the butter all over our sheet pan. And of course you could use your favorite oil instead. And for those of you that wanna save calories, just put a layer of parchment paper instead so that it looks like this, fully covered in our butter. Now, for those of you that are like, what, butter with bibimbap? Let me tell you this, when you go out to a Korean restaurant and you order your dorsop bibimbap, the stone bowl sizzling bibimbap, we always add oil and butter or oil and margarine. That's why it tastes so good at restaurants. So that's my tip that I'm sharing with you. And if you also want to learn how to make stone bowl bibimbap at home with that crusty rice on the bottom, I have a recipe for that. So go to youtube.com/modernpepper, click on the playlist tab and select bibimbap playlist, and I have all the topping recipes as well as how to make Korean rice, which we're gonna put on our baking sheet next. Now make sure to preheat your oven to 375. Here I have about 8 cups of cooked Korean rice with a little bit of brown rice in it, and you could also use those microwave Korean rice too. So fill the pan with your rice. It could be hot or room temperature, it doesn't matter. As you fill the pan with your rice, I want you to make 2 holes like that in the middle. And just don't over press on the rice. Just pack it so that it's still nice and fluffy. Do not crush the rice grains. This is ready. Okay, so on this left side of the circle, we're gonna add our bulgogi right here. And make sure to just spread it evenly. Ooh, that looks yummy. And on the right side, we're just gonna add a little bit of oil. Just a little bit like that. Then we're gonna add 1, 2, and 3 eggs. And vegan friends use plant-based eggs, obviously. And add a little bit of salt on our eggs like that. And this goes in the oven at 375. And we're just gonna leave it on the middle rack and come back to it in 20 to 25 minutes. And for our bibimbap vegetables, we need about 50 grams of julienned carrots and about 100 grams of myeongbean sprouts, sukjunamul in Korean. If you can't get this, just use shredded cabbage instead. About 100 grams of shiitake mushrooms, 표고버섯 in Korean, and about 50 grams of these baby spinach leaves. You know, make it easy peasy and just grab one of these bags instead of the traditional long stem spinach that we use in Korean cuisine. It still works, folks. All right, so it's been a little over 20 minutes and let's take a look. Oh yeah. So we want our bulgogi and eggs to look like this. It smells so good. And we're gonna quickly season our vegetables. We're gonna add 1 pinch of salt, a tiny drizzle of olive oil, then just mix it all up. Then we're gonna place our carrots in one corner of the pan, like so. And using the same bowl, we're gonna put our mushrooms in here. And then we're gonna add a big pinch of salt. Then we're gonna add half a tablespoon of all-purpose soy sauce, 양조간장. And then we're gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of granulated garlic powder. Then I have some green onions here. We're just gonna add 1 big pinch, like that. Then some black pepper. Then mix it all up for about good 30 seconds. Then we're gonna place it on one corner of our baking sheet. Again, using the same bowl, we're gonna add our myeongbean sprouts, sukjunamul. Then to this, we're gonna add a big pinch of salt and a big pinch of green onions, scallions. Then to this, we're just gonna add a tiny drizzle of sesame oil, about 1 teaspoon. Mix it all up for about good 30 seconds. Then onto our baking sheet, just in one corner like that. And again, using the same bowl, we're gonna add our baby spinach leaves. To this, we're gonna add a big pinch of salt, then the leftover of our scallions, then a drizzle of sesame oil, about 1 teaspoon, just a little bit. Gently toss with your hands like so for about 10 seconds. And place on our baking sheet like that in the corner. And you could kind of squish it down. It's all gonna kind of steam in there when we put it back in the oven. So it looks like this. And we're gonna put our aluminum foil on top. Make sure to seal it tight. And then place it back in the oven. And we're gonna let the vegetables steam at 375 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. All right, it's been 15 minutes. Let's take a look. Ooh la la. Oh, look at that. Our easy peasy Sheet-Pan Bibimbap is ready. All of our vegetables has perfectly steamed in the oven and it did not overcook, which is a key when you make bibimbap. You don't want to use overcooked vegetables. And the only thing to add is our gochujang bibimbap sauce all over, like that. And you could just use, gochujang straight from the container, but it tastes so much better when you add a few ingredients to make this special bibimbap sauce. And I have a recipe for that, so you could check it out, and the video will be linked in the description box below. And I also have a gourmet version that is, oh my God, finger looking good, restaurant quality gochujang bibimbap sauce that you must make at home. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. This is optional, but the other thing I would add is some kim crumbles. So your seaweed crumbles as additional topping. If you have kimchi, I would also add some kimchi. And my other favorite item to also add to bibimbap is avocado chunks. Oh yeah, try it together. It's so good. And this is the fun part where you go in and mix everything up. Look at that, just mix it all up, break up everything into smaller pieces. And I would also make extra gochujang bibimbap sauce so people could add more to their bowl if they want to. Drenched in our bulgogi marinade. Oh, you give this one to yourself or your favorite person, okay? Look at our delicious, pretty mess of bibimbap sheet-pan goodness. Your friends and family are gonna thank you for serving them this delicious sheet-pan bibimbap. Oh yeah. Oh, This smells so good. I'm gonna put my face in it. I'm gonna serve myself some Sheet-Pan Bibimbap before my family gets here and devours this entire sheet in like 5 minutes, not even. Bon appetit, everyone. We made the easy, simple bibimbap today, but don't be fooled. It's still so yummy. It still has all the flavors of the authentic bibimbap because of the gochujang bibimbap sauce, which is the bomb, and also the bulgogi marinade that we made. All the lovely taste of that bulgogi taste, all mixed in together with our still crunchy but steamed vegetables. Oh, you have to make this. Oh, this is like my go-to when I need to whip up dinner and I need to make it quick and fast and I don't really want to do a lot of dishes other than a sheet pan. This is my go-to and you should make this at home too. I always say in life, you must have some kimchi with everything you eat because it just makes life better, in my opinion. So, bon appetit, everyone. Wait, don't go anywhere. Make sure to go to youtube.com/modernpepper for more Korean recipes, authentic as well as Korean fusion recipes that you can make at home. See you there. I want to thank you for watching today, and if you enjoyed watching today's video, I want to kindly ask you to click on that thumbs up icon and perhaps share today's recipe with your friends and family, and subscribe if you haven't done so, and hit that notification bell so you and I can make more Korean dishes together. 여러분 오늘 재밌게 보셨으면 꼭 좋아하는 버튼과 구독 버튼도 눌러주세요. 다음 영상에서 꼭 뵙겠습니다. 감사합니다. Alright folks, I will see you in one of the videos you see right here.